Okay, what's going on, everybody? Mangg here. And, yeah, as the title says, I now have a live Patreon. And before you say that I'm whoring myself out now for money, it's only for a little bit. No, in the last Hanging with Mangg, I brought up the topic of starting a Patreon potentially to fund and incentivize the resurgence of the Mangcast, because I said it was something that I know a few people wanted. It wasn't something that I really wanted to just add on to my regular content just of my own volition, but if people wanted to support it both, in conscience and financially, then I could be like, all right, I can do this. I can put this in once a week, and it feels like the whole, feels like real professional content. But then, and I got some support for that, but then Reefly suggested that instead of just doing it for the Mangcast, why don't you just do it for the whole channel? I was like, that seems almost like a no-brainer. Why did I not think of that? And so that's what the Patreon is now. It is for the channel. It is for, well, it's for me. It's for Mangg. And the Mangcast is a goal as part of just that Patreon. So if you go there, if you don't know what Patreon really is, it's like Kickstarter, except you can do a lot more with it. I don't have to... Kickstarter, you have to have like a specific kind of product in mind. Whereas with Patreon, I can just say, it's just me. It's just like, it's a funding site that's ongoing. It's ongoing as long as I want it or people want it or whatever, So it's going to be an every month thing. So you can pledge however much you want. You can pledge just $1. You could pledge $100. Nobody's going to do that. I think maybe you can do a one-time thing, either just by doing a one-time thing, or you can just sign up to do it for 1 month, and then after that 1 month goes, you can just cancel it. Whatever happens. So, as of right now, then, the Mangcast is a $20 per month goal, which is I don't think that's ridiculous. If I do, I mean, it's going to be a once-a-week thing. I'm going to do it every week. So that's, $5 per Mangcast that I get, and that's like, I'm sure Patreon takes part of that, so, and this is, the Mangcast is going to be something that I have to do research, I have to spend part of probably my Saturday doing, and, edit, all that kind of stuff together, so, I don't think that's drastic, and then beyond that, there's goals for board manging videos once a month, top 10 videos once a month, because everybody does top 10 videos nowadays. I've done a couple. But if we hit that goal, that would be every month I would do a top 10 video covering, top 10 video games, top 10, RPG games, top 10 science fiction movies, top 10 TV shows, top 10 two-player board game. It would cover just a range of stuff that I'm interested in. So it would be all sorts of stuff like that. And those would involve all sorts of editing, I'm sure. And then the last goal that I have there is for Mangg's movies. And I set it fairly high because really I don't expect to reach it. I set it at a point, it's just like, I'm not going to reach this, but if I do, then I guess that's enough money where I'm okay doing a Mangg's movie once a month. So that's, yeah, it's there just in case, I guess. So all this sounds really like I'm kind of whoring myself out, but really when it comes down to it, none of this is really stuff that I would just do normally, I mean, yeah, I've put out board manging videos, and I put out top 10 videos, and I put out Mangg's movies, but, very rarely. But those are just kind of really special things, like when I'm in the mood or, stuff like that, and it's not consistent at all or anything like that. And the Mangcast I probably wouldn't really do on my own anyways after the last time. So it's just kind of extra stuff. So if you're just a viewer of mine, that just, checks on YouTube, watches me play some games, and then that's it. That can continue. That's going to go on for many, many years, just as it is. Like, nothing is going to go away because of this. I'm still just going to play games, and I'm still going to do Hanging with Mangg, and there's still going to be role manging stuff, so on and so forth. So nothing's really going to go away. If that's just what you want to do, that's what you like, there it is. But if you're a person that does want to, if you do want to hear the Mangcast, if you do want that to come about, if you do like the idea of top 10 videos or Mangg's movies or stuff like that, or if you just want to be really nice and generous and just support me, we have this now. So regardless of the result or whatever happens with the whole Patreon thing, I'm still just gonna be here playing. It's not like if I don't get money, I'm done. I'm sick of this shit. Like that's never gonna happen. So it's just there. It's just there you go. If you want me to do more stuff, there it is. The actual money would go towards new equipment. One day I would like to break free of the Elgato shackles. That would be nice, and get an actual really good recorder. Even though I don't really do high quality stuff, so maybe that doesn't really matter. Better audio equipment. In the dreamlands where part of me exists and I'm really successful, I would able to work less in my normal job and make more content, but I don't really expect that to happen. So I think this little video has been on long enough, so I'll put the link to the Patreon in the description. I'm sure most of you have already checked it out. Yeah, again, regardless of how it works out, I'm still going to be here just making shitty Let's Plays, as I do. But if you were looking for a reason to help me out, contribute, I guess, maybe I gave you one. So, my name is Mangg, and I will see you fine folks around.